Good morning all of you. Please mention whether the audio video is clear. Welcome all of you. Let me check. Yeah, audio video is clear. So there is some lighting issue, right?
Alexa, turn off the light.
Okay, so let us start. So work and time, 2 lectures already you can see in this YouTube channel. Those of you missed that lectures. Today we will see more questions on work and time and learn this concept clearly. Those of you missed the previous classes, after this class you can watch it as recordings. And for new people, this is the book I have written for general aptitude, and for CSIR NET aspirants, all these 5 science streams, general aptitude is common, so all my classes are also common. And for your GATE exam also, not only science streams, the engineering stream students also can, this lecture will be very useful. And those of you want to take Unacademy Plus subscription, subscribe it by tomorrow, because after tomorrow there is a price hike announced by Unacademy, which will be applicable. So get it at minimum pricing, you can use the referral code CC10 or CC10 live and take your subscription and attend this course, that is capsule course on data interpretation and complete course on general aptitude. And there are 50 other courses in my profile. All those courses and hundreds of courses of your subject educators together you can attend by a single subscription of Unacademy Plus. This is a schedule of the current course, and these are the other courses you can watch as recordings. Every topic detailed capsule courses you can see, and other exam courses also you can access in my profile. All these by a single subscription with the referral code CC10 or CC10 live. And this is how you can take Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, so let us start and invite your friends. Let more people join the session. It's a lecture series on work and time topic. It's a completely free series, so copy this link and share it to your friends who want to attend this session. Let more people join so that I can conduct more sessions like this. Once again, good morning one and everyone. So let us start. So yeah, this is a question asked in a GATE exam. So here actually the options, the correct option were not given in the 4 options. This was a mistake by GATE. So I just added an option to make sure that the correct option is there. So try the question and post your answer. I'll give you 2 minutes, carefully try it. Any answers? Please respond if you are not getting, mention that. If you have doubt or if you want more time to try, mention that. If you are getting the answer, mention that also. No answers? Okay, then I will explain. A contract is to be completed in 52 days and 125 identical robots were employed, each operational for 7 hours a day. So, completing the contract is the work to be done. So, you can use the unitary method itself. Let total work be 1. Total work को 1 assume करना है. That is a unitary method we discussed. Now the first sentence is saying a situation that the wish, the contract, the wish of the means this particular contractor or this person who is doing this contract, he want to complete the work in 52 days with 125 identical robots if working for 7 hours. But we don't know whether that is practically possible. So this does not mean that if 52 days if they work, the total work will be completed. That is the tricky part here. So this is where we need to start the analysis. After 39 days, 5/7 of the work was completed. 5/7 of the work was completed. Why? 125 robots were there and 7 hours they worked. That is why 5/7 the work was completed. 5/7 of the total work 1. That means consider this 39 days, not the 52 days. 39 days में एक दिन का काम क्या होगा? 1 day work we need to find ना. 1 day work of 125 robots will be 1 day work of 125 robots will be 1 by 39 ना. 39 days needed to complete, not complete the work, but 5/7 वर्क कंप्लीट करने के लिए 39 डेज लगेगा. तो 1 day 1 by 39 वर्क करेगा ना. Who? 125 रोबोट्स. तो 1 रोबोट का 1 डे वर्क कितना होगा? 1 by 125th ऑफ 1 by 39 होगा. ये तो 1 डे वर्क है. तो 1 आवर वर्क कितना होगा? 7 आवर्स है ना. तो 1 आवर वर्क कैलकुलेट किया तो 1/7 ऑफ दिस होगा, क्योंकि एवरी डे 7 आवर्स आर वर्क. So 1 hour work will be 1/7 of the work done. So 1/7 of 1 by 25 of 1 by 39 will be this 5/7 work. Now I will write it here. Is that clear all of you? This equation, first equation, 5/7 of the total work. One second, let me check once more. Yeah, this is corresponding to 5/7 work. So the remaining 2 by 7 work, 5 by 7 वर्क किया तो रिमाइनिंग 2 by 7 वर्क है ना. 1 second. No, I have made a mistake there. Yeah, just write it down that this corresponds to 5 by 7 of the work. Just write it down that much. Now, how many additional robots we require to complete the work on time if each robot is now operational for 8 hours a day? So, let X be the total robots now. After 39 days, the robots needed, let it be X. One robot's efficiency will be this much, na? That we can understand. 7 hours, 125 robots for 39 days. This much can be done. So one day, one robot, 1 hour working, this will be the efficiency. So X robots, efficiency will be X times 1 by 7 into 1 by 125 into 1 by 1 by 39 for X robots for 1 hour. But how many hours did they work? 8 hours did they work. So 8 times this will be the 8-hour work each day. 8-hour work each day will be 8 times this. So to complete the work means 13 days are there. Only 13 days are there. 13 into 8 into X into the efficiency of one robot will be equal to 2 by 7. Why 2 by 7? Because 2 by 7 is the remaining work. 5 by 7 work done, remaining work will be 2 by 7. And 1 hour work of every robot is, we understood from this, that we are applying here. But here 8 hours they are working daily for 13 days. So 13 into 8 hours, X robots with this efficiency gives you the total work. Yesterday we discussed what is work done. Work done will be equal to time into efficiency, na? Time taken multiplied by efficiency. So simplify this. But X is not our answer. X is the total robots needed. How many additional robots is the question. So X minus 125 will be the answer. So first simplify this. Yeah, use calculator. No problem for the time sake. 7 and 7 will cancel. 2 and 8 will cancel. 4. 39 and 13 will cancel. 3. So that will be X is equal to 125 into 3 by 4. X is equal to 375 by 4. All of you are understanding? 375 by 4 will be now did I make a mistake? Just check whether I made any mistake. 13, 8 is there. Okay, it is correct, I guess. Let me check. Yeah, correct itself. So somewhere some mistake is there. Just a minute. One second, I'll check and let you know. Okay, sorry. There is a problem. This 5 by 7 we haven't used. This is corresponding to 5 by 7 work, not total work. That is a problem. So the efficiency will be actually, if you cross multiply this 7 by 5 here, equal to 1, you can say. Total work is 1. For one work to be completed, 7 by 5 times this will be the efficiency. 7 by 5 times this will be the efficiency. That means there will be a factor of 7 by 5 also here. 7 by 5 also. That will be 7 into 4 divided by that is 125 into 3 into 5 divided by 28. 1 second, I will use the calculator to get the value. One second, I will come back to this question. I will come back to this question. All of you try the next question. I will clarify the doubt. All of you try the next question. Try the next question, all of you. Try it and respond please. If you are not getting mentioned that, after that I will explain. Getting mentioned that. Okay, then if you are not getting, I'll explain now. Listen very carefully. So 1200 men and 500 women can build a bridge in 2 weeks. 900 men and 250 women will take 3 weeks to build the same bridge. So building the bridge is the work to be done here. How many men will be needed to build the bridge in 1 week? So here what you are taking as the unknown, that determines how easily you can do the question. So let us take the required unknown as x. How many men? X men. Let x be the men needed to build the bridge or needed to do the work in 1 week. To do the work in 1 week, let x be the men. If x is the men needed to do the work in 1 week, and let y be the women needed to do the work in one week. If you write like that, how you can form the equation? Then the first sentence, 1200 men and 500 women can build the work in 2 weeks. So in 1 week they will do only 1/2 of the work now. If total work is 1, from the first sentence we can say, in 1 week they will do only 1/2 work. This group, there are two group of people, 1200 men, 500 women group, 900 men, 250 women group. I will call this group A and group B. Group A will do only 1/2 of the total work. Here everything is in weeks. So we will consider in weeks only. Don't consider in days or hours, because that is unnecessary. So by group A का 1 week, ग्रुप ए का 1 week वर्क कितना होगा? 1 week में कितना वर्क करेगा? 1/2 वर्क ना, 1/2 वर्क. That 1/2 work is equal to, we know that 1 week the men and women needed to do the work is x and y respectively. So one man's 1 week work will be 1/x na. If x men needed to completely do the work in 1 week means, this is individually. If x men alone are there in 1 week, they can complete. That is what we are assuming. If y women only are there, that y women also can complete the work in 1 week. So the work done by one man in a week will be 1/x. And 9, if 1200 men are there, 1200 into 9, 1/x will be the work done by 1200 men in 1 week na, to complete it in 1 week. So 1200 into 1/x will be that. And women, 9 in the first group, 500 women are there. The 1 week work of women will be 1/y na, because y women are needed to complete the work in 1 week. 1/y will be the work done by one woman in 1 week. So 500 into 1/y will be that. Adding this, you will get 1/2 na. 1 week work is 1/2. That is equal to, if 1200 men and 500 women are there. That is what the first sentence is saying. Similarly, from the second sentence, what you can form equation? 900 men's 1 week work will be 900 into 1/x. And 250 women 1 week work will be 250 into 1/y. That is equal to 1/3. Why 1/3? Because question says that they need 3 weeks to complete the work. 3 week में पूरा काम करेगा, तो 1 week में पूरा काम का 1/3 करेगा ना. पूरा काम 1 है, तो उसका 1/3 मतलब 1/3. 2 equations, 2 unknowns, so you can solve it easily na. So solve it, that's all. How you can solve it? You can multiply the second equation. This is 250 by y, this is 500 by y. So second equation into 2, if you do, what you will get? 2/3 is equal to 1800 by x plus 500 by y. And the first equation will be still 1200 by x plus 500 by y. So subtracting second equation minus first equation, that will be better. 2/3 minus 1/2 will be equal to 1800 by x minus 1200 by x, and this will cancel. So simplify this. 2/3 minus 1/2 will be 4 minus 3, 1/6 equal to 18 by 100. Okay, 18 by 100, 1800 by x by 1200 by x, that will be 600 by x. X is equal to cross multiplying 3600 you will get. What is X? The number of men needed to build the bridge in 1 week. How many of you understood it? Please mention in the chat. All of you are clear? Move 1 by X because I assume let required unknown be X. What is the required number? Required unknown. The men needed to complete the work in 1 week. Let X be that number of men. So X men can finish the work in 1 week means one man's 1 week work will be what? 1 by X, na? If X was 3600, finally we got, na? So 3600 men are needed to complete the work in 1 week. So one man's work will be 1 by 3600 of the total work 1. So 1 by 3600 of 1. That is why 1 by X. Clear? Okay. Yeah. Today we are discussing little more trickier questions of work and time. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we have discussed little more easy questions. Then one more similar question I will show you. Try this. All of you try this. Any answers? Try it, all of you. It's all about forming the equation. These kinds of question, forming the equation and taking the unknown correctly is important. Some of you got it. Let's see which is the correct answer. All of you try. If you are not getting, mention that, please mention in the chat. And if you can identify where you are getting confused, mention that so that I can explain that more. Cannot form equation. No problem, I will explain. I think that is a part that most of you are confused. What to take unknown, how to form equation, na? Like previous question. So if you all got time to try, I will start explaining. Reminding all of you, today 5 p.m. one more YouTube live will be there. The topic will be pipe and cisterns. That is a concept, that is extension of this concept of work and time itself. So do attend that session. If you are preparing for competitive exams like GATE or CSIR also, sometimes they have asked, and other competitive exams also. Okay, listen. So X bullocks and Y tractors take 8 days to plow a field. So plowing the field is the work to be done. If we halve the number of bullocks and double the number of tractors, it takes 5 days to plow the same field. How many days will it take X bullocks alone to plow the field? How many days which will take for X bullock alone to plow the field? So let us take this required unknown itself as X. Let X days are needed for X bullocks to plow the field. X days are needed. So 1 day work of a bullock will be 1 by X. 1 day work of one bullock will be, or 1 day work of X bullocks will be 1 by X. 1 day work of X bullocks will be 1 by X. And think that Y days are needed for Y bullocks to plow the field. So Y tractors to plow the field. Bullocks and tractors are there, na? So 1 by X is the 1 day work of X bullocks. 1 by Y is the 1 day work of Y tractors. This is bullocks works, and this is tractors work. This is the 1 day work. I hope all of you understood that. Now X bullocks 1 day work is 1 by X, not 1 bullocks 1 day work. X bullocks 1 day work, because here everything is needed in X bullocks, Y tractors only. Next sentence also, half of X bullocks, still that is just a fraction of X bullocks. You don't want 1 bullocks work at all. You don't want 1 tractors work also. So X bullocks 1 day work will be 1 by X. Y tractors 1 day work will be 1 by Y. Capital X and small x, capital Y and small y. Okay, so the first sentence, X bullocks and Y tractors take 8 days means 1 by X is the work done by X bullocks in a day. 1 by Y will be the work done by Y tractors in a day. That will be equal to 8 days means 1 day work will be 1 by 8 of this. 1 day work will be 1 by 8 of this. Are you all understanding this first equation? Please respond why this is equal to 1 by 8. And now second sentence, if we half the number of bullocks, capital X bullocks ka 1 day work hai 1 by X. So if we half the number of bullocks, 1 day work also will be halved. That is 1 by 2 of X plus double the number of tractors. 1 by Y have 1 day work of Y tractors. So if double the number of tractors, double work they will do in a day. 1 day itself, 2 times 1 by Y will be the work done by them. That is, by that they will complete the work in 5 days. So 1 day work will be 1/5 of the total work, 1/5 of 1. So this is a second equation. Again, for making it more easy, instead of 1 by X, you can take X also or some other unknown. I will take like this. Look at this. Yeah, that is not necessary. Doing this also is fine because previous question we did the same way. So, but what I am saying is 1 by X ko capital A, 1 by Y ko capital B assume karke. A plus B is 1 by 8. 1 by 2, A plus 2, B equal to 1 by 5. That way also you can do. This itself is fine. We need to find the value of X now. Small x is what we need to find. So how you can find small x? You can cancel this Y. How you can cancel Y? You multiply the first equation by 2. Multiply first equation by 2. 2 by X equal to 2 by Y. 2 by X plus 2 by Y equal to 2 by 8, that is 1 by 4. Second equation will be same itself. 1 by 2x 1 by 2x plus 2 by y equal to 1 by 5. Now these two equations you can subtract. First equation minus second equation you can do. If you subtract, what you will get? 2 by x minus 1 by 2x equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5. Is that clear? So that is taking left hand side. 4 minus 1 by 2x, 4 minus 1 by 2x equal to, in the right hand side you will get 20 as the LCM, 5 minus 4, that is 3 by 2x equal to 1 by 20, 10, so x is equal to 30. So 30 is the answer. How many of you understood this? Take your time to understand and mention what is confusing here, if you have anything confusing here. Krishna, last 1 by 5 step means, are you asking about how we form the equation? This one you are asking, or the simplification part? Can you specify? Y 2 times 1 by y in the second equation. Pratisha, 2 times 1 by y in the second equation because 1 by y is the 1 day work of y tractors, capital Y tractors. But if that number of tractors are getting doubled, 2 times 1 by y will be the 1 day work of that many tractors ना. ये 1 by y क्या है? Y tractors का 1 day work है. ये 1 by x क्या है? X bullocks का 1 day work है. 1 day work of x bullocks. So bullocks number half हो रहा है तो 1 day work भी half हो जाएगा ना. और ट्रैक्टर्स का नंबर डबल हो रहा है तो 1 day वर्क ऑफ ट्रैक्टर्स भी डबल हो जाएगा ना. दैट इज द आइडिया. हाउ 1 by 2x? या शिवम, दैट इज व्हाट आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन नाउ. 1 by 2x बिकॉज कैपिटल एक्स बुllocks का 1 day वर्क है 1 by x. तो bullocks का नंबर हाफ हो रहा है, मतलब 1 by 2 of 1 by x will be the 1 day work of how many bullocks? 1 by 2 bullocks, sorry, x by 2 bullocks. Clear now? So that is how these two equations are formed. Simplification of 1 by 5. Okay, simplification of 1 by 5. So we have we got that this is 1 by y, this is 2 by y. तो दोनों को 2 by y बना दिया तो सबट्रैक्ट करके y टर्म डिलीट कर सकता है ना. तो 1 by y को 2 by y बनाने के लिए फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को थ्रू आउट 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. थ्रू आउट 2 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो 2 by x प्लस 2 by y इक्वल टू 2 times 1 by 8, that is 1 by 4. And second equation as it is. And now 2 by y डिलीट करने के लिए फर्स्ट इक्वेशन बाई सेकेंड इक्वेशन, ये फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ये सेकेंड इक्वेशन है तो 1 minus 2 कर सकता है. 1 minus 2 किया तो ये दोनों कैंसिल हो जाएगा. 2 by x बाई माइनस 1 by 2x. 2 by x by minus 1 by 2x means x and 2x. LCM is 2x itself ना. 2x होने के लिए ये 2 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, 4 minus 1 होगा. और राइट हैंड साइड में क्या होगा? 4 5 का LCM 20 है ना. 20 बनाने के लिए 4 को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा तो 1 into 5 करना है. 5 बनाने के लिए 5 को 20 बनाने के लिए 5 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो ये 1 हो जाएगा 4. So that is why it will become 5 minus 4 in the numerator and denominator is 20. Left hand side is this, you got 4 minus 1 by 2x. 4 minus 1 by 2x. Now you just simplify. 5 minus 4 by 20 means 1 by 20. And left hand side is 3 by 2x. So cancelling 2 and 20 you will get 10. X is equal to 3 into 10, 30. I hope it is clear now. It's a very good question now. If all of you are clear, let's go to the next question. Yeah, this is another work and time problem where it is not like a standard work and time problem we discussed till now, but it is more a situation based question where you have to satisfy the given conditions and solve. All of you try this also. I'll give you 2 minutes, little lengthy question, but try it carefully and answer it. That is true, Krishna. Practice is needed for those kinds of question. In GATE exam, they ask every type of work and time problem. Any answers? If you're not getting, please mention. Sure, Shivam, I will explain. So I think I will start explanation. Some of you got the answer also, very good. Yeah, 30 seconds more, try it. If you're not getting also, once more read it and understand as much as you can. Okay, I'll start explaining. Two machines M1 and M2 are able to execute any of 4 jobs PQRS yeah, you can think about the factories which make things, or the assembly line if you have seen videos in YouTube and all, where for example how Lay's potato chips is made, how it is peeled, how it is fried, how it is packed. So likewise you can connect it to any practical example where multiple jobs have to be done. So yeah, just an example I am saying, any example you can take here. So there are 4 jobs, job P, Q, R, S. P एक job है, Q एक job है, R एक job है, S एक job है. P के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा? 30 मिनट्स लगेगा. Q के लिए कितना मिनट्स लगेगा? 20 मिनट्स. R के लिए 60 मिनट्स and S के लिए 15 मिनट्स. And P job is needed to be done in 2 objects. So you can say 30 into 2 is the total time needed, na? 60 minutes needed. Q job to be done on 3 objects, so 20 into 3, 60 minutes needed for a total Q job together. And R job to be completed on 1 object, so 60 into 1, 60 minutes itself. S job on 4 objects, so 15 into 4, 60 minutes. I hope all of you understood the total minutes job P, job Q, job R and job S to be done. I hope all of you understood that much. Now, there are only 2 machines, M1 and M2 are able to execute any of the 4 jobs. M1 can do all these 4 jobs. M2 also can do all these 4 jobs, but with this time only, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 60 minutes, 15 minutes respectively. So, total time needed for all the jobs together, PQRS will be what? 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60, 240, na? 240 minutes means how many hours? 240 minutes means 4 hours are needed, na? 240 minutes is 4 hours. So total job by M1 machine and M2 machine together is 4 hours. 4 hours, the best case scenario is they are working simultaneously. That when M1 and M2 are starting at the same time and finishing the jobs at the same time. But let us see practically whether it is possible or not. M1 machine, M2 machine. First hour, which job they will do, let us understand. So total 4 hour में करना मतलब 1 hour, 2 hour. 2 hour में first hour, second hour I will call. First hour में M1 will do which all jobs. So P job can be done in 1 hour. P job can be done, na? So let us take P job M1 will do. And 60 minutes needed. P job, the total job to be done, P will be totally done by 1 hour. Are you all understanding? One P job plus another P job, that will be completing the requirement of the P job. And M2 what will do? M2 can do any other job, say Q job. That also 60 minutes needed, na? All the 3 Q jobs can be done by M2 by the same time. Q, Q, Q. 2 P jobs and 3 Q jobs should be done. That is done. And on the second hour, let P do 1 R job. 1 R job only to be done. And M2 do the 4 S job. S job 4 are to be completed. And that will complete all the jobs, and in 2 hours simultaneously if they work, they can complete, na? Question is asking minimum time. Minimum time के लिए a simultaneous process idea is needed. Simultaneously the work is done. That idea is very important. Did you all understood this? Please respond. How? 2 hours, option A is the answer. It's a more practical question than computational. Because sometimes if this multiples are not 60, simultaneously even if they try, it will not be ideal. Like for example, instead of 20, if it is 25, 25 into 3 is 75. So even if other jobs are completed, to complete the Q job, some extra time will be needed, because that cannot be shared by M1 and M2. I hope all of you clear. Please mention in the chat whether it is clear or not. So that was a 2017 GATE exam problem, more of a practical work and time problem, not a typical work and time problem as we discussed in the previous questions. Then I will show you another type of question, CSIR and GATE it was asked. Yeah, these kinds of questions. This we will do. We'll start with this question. Just a CSIR NET previous year question. Very same type. GATE exam also it was there. Try it, all of you. 1.5 minutes will be enough, I guess. Krishna, that order does not matter. Q and S on M2 or the other one on M2. 60 minutes should be completed. 1 hour means 60 minutes. Na? So in the 1 hour at the same time when Q is doing, M1 is doing, M2 also should work, and they should not, there should not be any gap in between. That is why we are arranging that way. That's all. Q and S will together make 60 minutes. That is why. Different options we can see. Let's see which is correct. If 100 cats catch 100 mice in 100 minutes, then how long will it take for 7 cats to catch 7 mice? Okay, many of you are confused about this. To avoid the confusion, I will tell you a few simple examples. When we were discussing these questions earlier, students were also saying few good examples regarding this. So I will tell you 1 or 2 examples to make you understand. One example is thinking about boiling a potato or boiling an egg. If one potato needs 10 minutes to get boiled, if you want to boil a single potato, imagine if it needs 10 minutes to get boiled. And what about 5 potatoes? Or 5 eggs or 5 potatoes? 10 minutes for 1 potato. So 5 potato, how many minutes needed to get boiled? Roughly I am asking. All of you, can you mention? If 1 potato needs 10 minutes to get completely boiled, 5 potatoes will need ideally how many minutes? Same 10 minutes, na? Yeah, all of you got that in the chat. Same 10 minutes only. Why? Because it is simultaneous process. All the 5 eggs will get, or all the 5 potatoes will get 10 minutes itself, even if they are boiled together. Yeah, more or less we can say, maybe a little more time as the contents are more, but ideally 10 minutes or roughly 10 minutes we can say. Did you all understood that? Because this 5 processes are happening simultaneously. First potato getting boiled, second potato getting boiled, third potato getting boiled, fourth potato getting boiled, fifth potato getting boiled. Same way, another good example, for drying 1 cloth, if it needs 20 minutes. For drying 3 cloths, how many minutes are needed? Or if you put 3 cloths together now to dry, how many minutes will be needed? Same 20 minutes itself, na? if you put that to dry now, after 20 minutes it will be dried, because all the 3 cloths are getting individually 20 minutes itself. That is the logic. Same thing is the idea in this question also. 100 cat catching 100 mice does not mean that all the 100 cat will run behind the first mice number 1, catch it, and then go to the second mice, catch it. No, that won't be the case now. Just like boiling potato or drying the cloths, cat 1 will be behind mice 1. That will take 100 minutes itself. At the same time, the second cat will go behind second mice. That will also take the 100 minutes. And the 100th cat, C100 if you call, will go behind the M100, that's the 100th mice. That will also take the same 100 minutes. But total time also will be 100 minutes because it is simultaneous process. I hope all of you understood this. It is simultaneous process. So what we can say is, for one cat to catch one mice, that also need the same 100 minutes itself, not 1 minute, 100 minutes itself. So 7 cat to catch 7 mice, same 100 minutes itself is the answer, because the ratio of cat to mice is not changing. 1 cat should catch 1 mice. So 7 cat catching 7 mice also. The 1:1 ratio of cat is to mice is there. That is why 100 minutes itself is the answer. I hope all of you understood it. The idea of simultaneous process. Even in the previous question, the simultaneous process was used now. Machine 1, machine 2, PQRS. The jobs to be done. When machine 1 is working, machine 2 also can work now. That is the idea. So if I ask you in the same pattern, instead of 100 mice if it is, or instead of 7 mice if it is 14 mice, what will be the answer? Can you mention what will be the answer? Yes, Richa, you can do that efficiency approach also. What will be the answer if it is 14 mice to be caught by 7 cats? Any answers? Same 100 minutes? No, it will not be 100 minutes, it will be 200 minutes. Why? Because now the duty of one cat is to catch 2 mice. Because 7 mice, 14 mice means 2 mice. 2 mice for 1 cat. 1 mice for 1 cat itself needs 100 minutes. So 2 mice means ideally 200 minutes. But I agree that that question has some other ambiguity. We don't know whether any other factors are there or not. But I am saying that ratio idea should be clear. Okay, if that is clear, I will show you few similar questions. Came in GATE exam also. Try this question. 1 second. Try this question. GATE 2018 problem. Almost same as previous question. Na? Read the question carefully and answer. Okay, most of you got it. Very good. 7 machines take 7 minutes to make 7 identical toys. At the same rate, how many minutes would take for 100 machines to make 700 toys? Like simultaneous process, 7 machine making 7 toys needs 7 minutes. Yeah, here also you can imagine first machine is making first toy, second machine is making second toy, third toy, seventh machine seventh toy. Same way 100 machine, you can imagine like 1:1 ratio itself. 100 machines, 100 toys also the same 7 minutes itself, not 100 minutes, 7 minutes itself. How many of you understood this? Most of you got it right. All of you are clear? Richa, the same timing 11 o'clock, but today 5 p.m. also free class is there, pipes and cisterns. But normally daily at 11 o'clock. If you don't want to miss any update, you can be part of my Unacademy special class community page, where you will get updates of the regular free classes in YouTube and Unacademy. I hope all of you understood it. Then one more similar question I will show you. Try this question. Try this question, all of you. Very good, most of you got it. If M students require a total of M pages of stationery in M days, so there also the ratio is same. M students, M stationery, M days, no? That means we can say for one student, one stationery still need M days itself, because every student simultaneously are working. For one student, one stationery, still M days itself is needed to complete it or use it completely. Using the stationery is the work here. So then 100 students, 100 stationery, still the 1:1 ratio itself. So the same M days are needed. Yeah, this is little more ambiguous than previous cases, because how they are using the stationery we can be confused about. But if you understood the previous two questions, you can connect to that and it is easy. Yeah, did we discuss this question in this lecture series yesterday or day before yesterday? Did I discuss this, or I have given this as homework only? Please mention. This is a CSIR NET problem. Did we discuss this? Anyone? Please mention. No one remember? Actually, the chat is not visible. Okay, Krishna, thank you for the feedback. Then try this. If you haven't discussed, try this please. It's an interesting easy question. Okay, very good. Some of you already got it. All of you try. Okay, so I'll explain. A and B complete a work in 30 days, B and C complete the same work in 24 days, C and A complete the work in same work in 28 days. Based on this statement, which of the following conclusions are correct? Looking at the options, you understood that question is asking who is the most efficient, who is the least efficient. Efficiency, most efficient means who can finish the work fast or who can finish the work in minimum time. Efficiency is inversely proportional to time, na? So minimum time taken by whom and maximum time taken by whom. Most efficient is minimum time, least efficient is maximum time. But that time is not particularly asked, na? Yeah, in many previous questions they were asking if A was working alone, how much time needed to complete the work by A alone. If B was working alone, how much time needed. If C was working alone, how much time needed. There we need to find it. If the options were like that, then we have to find if A takes this much time, B takes this much time. But that is not what the question is asking. Question is not asking you to exactly find how much time taken. Who takes less time, that only we need to know. That is why don't find A's individual time or B's individual time or C's individual time. Instead, A and B complete it in 30 days. A and B together 30 days चाहिए. B and C को 24 days. उसके before that A and C together can complete it in 28 days. And B and C can complete it in 24 days. So these are three groups. I have written it in the decreasing order of time taken. So A and B group, A and C group, B and C group, three group 1, group 2, group 3 if I tell. Can you tell me which is the most efficient group, most efficient person we will discuss. Before that, most efficient group कौन सा होगा? Minimum time taking group, that is 24 days taking, that is B and C. Which is the second most efficient group? 28 days taking, that is second minimum time taking, that is A and C. In both the group, who is the common factor? C is the common factor. C is the common factor, or we can say C, wherever C was there, that team is taking less time, or that team is more efficient. And wherever A is not, C is not present, that team is taking more time also. That is the confirmation that C is the person who is increasing the speed of the group among the three. Or in other words, C is the most efficient person. This is the intuitive way of doing this question, and this is what CSIR expects from you. In GATE exam they ask more of computational questions from this chapter. CSIR many times, or most of the time when they asked, was giving the options easy so that you can use this intuitive approach. I hope that much is clear. Similarly, who is the least efficient, how to find? Same analysis itself. Which is the least efficient group? 30-day taking group, that is A involved group. 28 days the second least efficient group, that is also having A in it. And whenever A was not present in a group, that group is taking less time, or that group is more efficient. So the presence of A is the reason for the team taking more time, because when A is not there, the team is doing that team is doing better or faster, na? That is enough to say that A is the least efficient. I hope this analysis is clear. This is what CSIR expects. And I think I have shown this question already. This question was asked in two different exams. 2022 also, 2015 with different names. Let me see whether that question is missing. Sorry, I think that question is missing. I'll copy that question. Yeah, this was a question made out of that question. But CSIR asked not this way, but you can try this question now. You can try this question, and I will upload another question at the meantime. All of you try this question.
Playing from laptop domain 5 TB.
Okay, most of you got it right. So this we have discussed with Tanu, Dio, Hari, same thing itself. Tiwari, Dio, Hari, same values itself. But I will show you how CSIR have exactly asked this. In 2022 question, I think I have already shown you. 2015, same question with different names was given. Let me see whether that slide is there. One second. Okay, sorry, this is the question. Yeah, this is a question. Yeah, now you can say the answer fast. We have discussed this similar question day before yesterday, but compare it with the previous question, A and B, B and C, A and C question. You can connect with that. Very good. Many of you got it. Okay. So it takes 2 hours for Tiwari and Dio to do a job. Tiwari and Hari takes 3 hours to do the same job. Dio and Hari takes 6 hours to do the same job. Which of the following statements is incorrect? So here A, B, C, D options, C and D options both are telling about Hari, and D option is saying Hari is the fastest worker. So let us start from here. Who is the fastest worker? Who is the slowest worker? We will find like the previous question. So Tiwari Dio pair can do in 2 hours. And Tiwari Hari pair can do in 3 hours, and Dio and Hari pair can do the work in 6 hours. So who is the most efficient person? Efficient person will be the fastest person. So wherever Tiwari is there, that team is doing the work faster compared to where Tiwari is not present. These are the 2 fastest group among these 3. Na? In both cases Tiwari is there, and whenever Tiwari is not there, that team is taking more time. So we can say the fastest worker without doubt is not Hari, is Tiwari. So option D is the incorrect statement. We need incorrect. So that is why option D is the correct answer. Did you all understood? So what about Hari? Hari is the fastest worker, slowest worker or the second slowest? Let us find that also. Just like previous question. wherever Hari was present, whichever group Hari is present, that team is taking more time, and when Hari is not present in a team, that team is able to do the work faster. So without a doubt we can say Hari is the slowest worker, not the fastest worker, but question is asking incorrect, so option D is the correct answer. Option D is the choice we need to choose. I hope all of you understood that intuitive idea of doing these questions. I hope it is clear. Now the first question I made confusion initially, that I will clarify now. Actually it was just 5 by 7 I took. 1 second. 5 by 7, the reciprocal I have taken, that's a mistake. So I will explain one more time this question. Listen very carefully. Two scenarios we will write. First scenario, after 39 days what happened? After 39 days 5 by 7 work was completed. This 5 by 7 work is actually equal to work done by 125 robots for 52 days, 7 hours a day. That means 52 into 7 hours. This is the efficiency approach. That means total workers, efficiency into time. The time is 52 into 7 hours. How many? Yeah, how many also are there? How many robots? 125 robots. So that is equal to 5 by 7 of the total work 1. Now, question is asking that how many robots are needed extra. So let us take total robots needed now. Total robots needed now, that is 125 plus how much? That is X. To complete the work in the remaining 13 days, working for 8 hours. So 8 into 13 will be the number of hours work by that X robots to complete the remaining 2 by 7 work. So the work done by them will be 2 by 7. Efficiency into time will be the work done. So these two equations you need to find the value of X now. So you can take the ratio of this, that is a easy way. First equation by second equation you can do. 7 and 7 will cancel. Yeah, when you simplify it, you will get X is equal to 131.25. 131.5 I guess. Yeah, just that you just use the calculator to find. Yeah, 131.25 itself you will get. X is 131.25, but that is not the answer. Question is asking how many additional robots are needed. That will be 131.25 minus 125, that is equal to 6.25. But 6.25 robots are not there, so whole number near is 7. So 7 is the answer, but this question was cancelled because the fraction value and the options were not there also, I guess. So I hope all of you understood this, how option D is the correct answer. So yeah, today 5 p.m. we will discuss pipe and cistern problem, which is a continuation of work and time, and tomorrow 11 a.m. last lecture in work and time will be taken, and few more questions I will discuss in detail. These questions, try them and come, and these are the pipe and cistern problem ideas or problems we are going to discuss. That today 5 p.m. we will meet again, and plus course at 2 p.m. and 8 a.m. all of you are welcome to attend, and the price hike alert tomorrow. By tomorrow take the subscription if you are planning to take subscription, and use the referral code CC10 or CC10 live, and these are the complete course and capsule course currently running. That also you can be part of if you want to learn general aptitude more in detail, and if you want to get full length training from me, this is the course you can join. With free study materials you can learn as PDF. Free study materials will be provided after every class. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good day. Bye bye.